What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in today with my next video talking about 5 things that I try to do consistently in order to keep my abs or my waistline tight, healthy, and to minimize fat around the midsection. It is very trendy right now to keep your abs looking in incredible shape, and while it's impossible to be perfect, especially be perfect all the time, there are definitely some things that we can do every single day that help to keep our midsections tighter. So with that in mind, here are 5 things that I do every single day to help me achieve that. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and to stay on track with everything else that I'll be posting in the future. And to catch up on previous videos, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so number 5, what you should definitely be doing. You have to rest. It is so important, and Americans, as a general society, tend to get not enough rest. On average, we tend to stay around 4 hours, 4.5 hours, which just isn't enough. The fact is, our bodies do most of the repair work while we are in sleep. So if you're not sleeping at least 6 to 7 hours at a time at night, you're really not reaping the full benefit of a recovery. So try your best to make sure you get your rest. Number 4, you want to make sure that you are getting your heart rate elevated, aka get your cardio in. You've got to sweat. And just so we're clear, it's really not glamorous to sweat. I hate sweating, and if you're kind of like me and you tend to be a little bit of a sweat hog, it's not all that difficult to be active and start working up a really horrible and super noticeable sweat. So, all we need to really focus on is 3 solid sessions of about 30 minutes at a time. If you're doing this every week, you are helping to metabolize fat and to keep the waistline trim. The best forms of cardio that you can be doing is high intensity interval training, aka HIIT. It's super trendy right now, and there's all kinds of HIIT workouts that you can take advantage of. Quick Google searches will definitely show you some, and I'll be sure to include a few of my favorite in the comments below. Number 3. So this is super important. We need to do better about this, guys. We need to make sure we're staying on top of our healthy eating, aka get your proteins in and fill your plate with dark leafy greens. Protein is a building block of muscle. It is filled with branched chain amino acids, and you absolutely need protein in your diet in order to keep your metabolism up, to maintain a healthy metabolism, and to make sure that you are protecting lean muscle mass. Lean muscle mass means that you are burning fat even while at rest. How amazing is that? So, please make sure that you are filling your plate with things like grilled chicken or lean ground beef. I also love Greek yogurt. In fact, here's what I did just earlier today.
So I just got back from the gym, and one of the really great examples of things I like to eat as a post-recovery or post-workout meal is Greek yogurt, and it's a really terrific example of the type of thing you should be eating when it comes to toning up and keeping your metabolism high and burning some fat, because for the calories that it has in 1 cup, look at the protein content. And that's exactly what I mean when we're looking for something that's going to keep you satisfied for longer, while also building and aiding in muscle recovery. Now, I don't really pretend to love the taste of Greek yogurt, so just to add some fiber and also some healthy vitamins as well as some flavor, I've got about a 1/2 cup of strawberries here, so I'm just going to add that. Ooh, in you go, girls. And we've got a really good post-workout meal that's going to help to burn fat, build muscle, and keep you satisfied.
Okay, number 2. If you are filling your plate with dark leafy greens and clean proteins, Also, make sure you're drinking your water. And I don't really mean flavored water. Flavored water is good if it really helps you to increase your water intake, if it helps you to stay away from the sodas. But when I say you want to be drinking water, what I really mean is you want to be getting this baby. Just a solid gallon or somewhere close to it of nothing but clean, pure water. I also like to put maybe a couple teaspoons of lemon juice in my water. Not only does it help it taste better, but lemon juice also has a lot of cleansing properties. So lemon juice, I highly advise. Also, if you can tolerate the taste, because it's not exactly delicious, I would suggest you try at least an 8-ounce glass of your water with 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. I'll be sharing all of the benefits of apple cider vinegar in a later video, but for now, let's make it a challenge. We'll call it the gallon challenge of drinking 1 gallon of water every single day. And that's actually pretty difficult to do for most of us who have really busy schedules. So I will be showing you some strategies that you can implement into your daily schedule in order to make drinking a gallon much more feasible. Last but not least, the number one most important thing we really need to be doing in order to shed unwanted pounds, keep your waistline in, not to mention keep your blood chemistry really healthy. You've got to cut the refined sugars. When I say refined sugars, I mean the sugars that we find in cakes and cookies and pies and puddings and ice cream and pretty much all the things that we really, really love to eat or are eating accidentally when we're just super hungry. You've got to make sure you are minimizing refined sugars. And by the way, just so we're clear, that's not the same thing as the sugars you find in, say, a bowl of cherries. Yes, fruit absolutely has sugar, but the difference between refined sugars in a candy bar and the sugar you'd find in some strawberries is the fiber content. Fiber is a natural antidote to sugar intake. So while it's absolutely okay to load up on fruit because of the fiber, it's really not okay to load up on candy bars because of the refined sugar. And there's no fiber. Fiber is a magical weapon to keep you fuller, longer, to help your blood chemistry, and to fight the crash effects that come with loading up on sugar. So, if you need to have sugar, you feel yourself needing a fix, head over and get yourself a bowl of fresh fruit and do your very best to stay away from simple sugars that will do nothing for your blood and do nothing but trash your waistline. I hope this helps. As always, I thank you so much for tuning in, and if you have any suggestions for future videos, be sure to leave it in the comments section below. Bye, guys.